Thank you for watching Murder, Monsters, and Mysteries. Tonight, we take a look into the depths of the sea for a UFO unearthed by a group of subwater explorers in 2011. A 60-meter wide, unique entity with a vast disk twice the size of a football field rests deep under the freezing waters of the Gulf of Bothnia in the Baltic Sea region. The Baltic Sea Anomaly is like nothing we've ever found before. It's located in the waters between Sweden and Finland and looks like a mushroom, rising 3 to 4 meters or 10 to 15 feet from the seabed. The main object seems to have straight edges, construction lines, and boxes drawn. The mushroom-like top of the object also has cracks filled with an unidentified black material. Some have called the giant stone a portal to another world, underwater Stonehenge, or strange circle formations made by some past civilization. The mystery around the entity, though, is not for lack of knowledge of its size or shape, but because of the explorers and scientists' inability to categorize the reason for it to be at the bottom of the sea, submerged at a depth at about 91 meters under the Gulf's water. This object is roundish, with a circumference of about 18 meters. This thing at the bottom of the sea has a unique shape and an inexplicable height of 13 meters. Have given way to scientific claims that it might be an unidentified flying object, a UFO. This is why people have tagged the object as the Baltic Sea UFO, or UFO Baltic Sea. These claims were further solidified when pavement-like platforms were found, extending from the entity to a distance of about 300 meters. Another fact supporting the UFO claim was the lack of viability of the explorers' electrical equipment, like sonar instruments and satellite phones. While close to the unidentified entity, they wouldn't work. From above, the circle-shaped object looks like a Star Wars Millennium Falcon. There have been many theories by scientists, geologists, and experts claiming that the object could be a link in human evolution, or it could be the base of a U-boat or a Nazi ship that drowned during the Cold War, maybe a glacier or a glacial deposit. However, none of these theories can explain why electric equipment seemed to malfunction near it. All electric equipment stops near the unidentified object, which is just bizarre. All the institutes that conducted research operations found the same results with their electrical equipment failing. Some people claim the object is not made of metal, believing that that's proof that it couldn't be an extraterrestrial object. Others believe it could be the result of volcanic activity on the Baltic seabed, or an asteroid, or a meteorite. An associate professor of geology at Stockholm University found a black material on the sunken object. The majority of people believe it to be an alien spacecraft. UFO believers have popularized the theories of sunken UFOs and aliens. A Swedish diving team recorded footage showing a 985-foot runway leading to the object, something like a staircase. One of the divers said during his 20-year career, he had never seen something like it. I remember when they discovered this object. It was in all the media. Everybody was talking about it. And even though they don't talk about it as much now, no one's figured out what this object could be. Why are we not looking into it more? Why are there not more missions down to the bottom of the sea? Are our government agencies afraid of what they might find? In the first hearing to discuss unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAPs, since the 1960s, held recently, defense officials admitted there had been 400 sightings and 11 near-miss collisions with UFOs. Despite being willing to talk about UAPs, when asked about underwater UAPs during the session, they quickly shut down any discussion and move themselves behind closed doors. Alejandro Rojas, a UFO researcher from the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies, found it very strange how willing they were to talk about UFOs or UAPs, but were completely unwilling to talk about underwater UAPs or UFOs. One of the main sightings being the Nimitz Tic Tac encounter, where they followed the UFO in the air and then it disappeared under the water. To make things scarier, the DoD said in the meeting that they were not aware of the vast history of UAPs over nuclear facilities, which seems to be the largest safety and security concern. Is that the reason why they haven't continued their investigation into the Baltic Sea UFO for fear of what might be uncovered? Thank you for watching Murder, Monsters, and Mysteries. If you enjoyed tonight's video, please like and subscribe as we'll be uploading more regularly.